So I thought I would show you really quickly how we determine might be a good way for us to put in assignments that are going to span over the course of multiple days. So here I am inside of the January 3rd through 7th folder, and I would normally just have these folders Monday through Friday. However, if I have an assignment that I know that they're going to work on each day this week, I can put in the assignment. For instance, here I have a gratitude journal. This is a Kami assignment for my student. Okay, and when they click to open it in Kami, it's going to create the copy for them and they'll be able to work on it within Kami. Okay, I'm not going to wait for that to open because I wanted to show you if we were to put a copy of that inside of each folder, meaning each day of the week, then we would actually have 5 different copies of it that they're working on. So instead, we decided maybe putting an agenda slide up top like this would be helpful for the students. So on this particular agenda slide, I just have, they're going to complete all the work inside of the Monday folder, but then they're also going to complete pages 2 through 4 of the gratitude journal. Okay, and that's just found down here below. Okay, and then they can see that on Tuesday they're doing pages 5 through 6, etc. So they would turn it in, and perhaps I might want to go ahead and add in here on Friday. If they were finishing it on Friday, then I would put that they're going to complete page 12 and submit that assignment. Okay, so maybe that might be a good indicator for your students as well. All right, so this is the student side of things. So if I go back over to the teacher side, how did I get here? You already know how to put in a Kami assignment, so I'm not going to review that here. But if I go into this page, so I just created this as a page because, again, that idea of view versus do, I just want them to be able to view this agenda slide. I do not necessarily need them to do anything with it. So I went in and I created a page and I just called it agenda. You have to have some sort of a title in there. All right, so to embed my Google Slides presentation, I'm going to use the Insert Content option, and I'm going to pull in from the Google Drive resource app. All right, so then I would be searching for my elementary agenda, and I'm going to use the option to import the embed. Okay, so it's going to take a minute. I get my yellow box. I like to get rid of that extra space up top. Now, if you'd like to, if you click once on that yellow box, it does give you options. If you click on the image icon here, it does give you the option of making it a little bit bigger. I found that the width of it, I just wanted to bump it up a little bit. So it was at 560. I went to 650, and because we have the proportions constrained here, it's going to automatically adjust that next one for me. I'm going to say Insert and Save Changes. I didn't mention that I did previously have it set to be inline on the page, but that, of course, if it doesn't appear here, you just know you need to go back in and edit and say that you want it inline on the page. So that's how I got my agenda slide in there. Now, if you want to, you can have an agenda slide or slides that you embed for each week, but maybe you don't want to have to create a new slide each time. You can put them all within the same slideshow, kind of like this. So January 3rd through 7th, then I've got the 10th through the 14th, and I can adjust 18th through the 21, and I can just simply go in and edit this each week. Whichever one is at the top is what the students will see when they first load the page. So if I move up January 10th through the 14th, so the 10th through the 14th is now at the top. If I would reload this page, then you would see that page 1 is going to now have the 10th through the 14th. There's nothing to prevent students... Sorry, they're calling buses, so we'll see if we can get the rest of this in before they call the next one. There's nothing to prevent students from, going to any slide within the presentation. So you might want to, maybe you won't like that idea. Maybe you just want to do, a slide only in the weeks where you really have something that's going to carry over across multiple days. I would put the item that's carrying over across multiple days, I'd put that right underneath your agenda so that it's, right at the top. Okay? So hopefully that helps with how to put something in that's going to span the course of a couple of days.